Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Chris here from C's Custom Getaways, and today I'm going to talk about what to do in the Windy City, Chicago. My time in Chicago was short but jam-packed, so here's how I'd recommend spending a long weekend in Chicago. Start off by heading to the Millennium Park and check out none other than the infamous Chicago Bean. This is one of Chicago's biggest tourist attractions, literally, as the bean sits 12 feet high with a mirror-like stainless steel body that reflects the city's skyline. It definitely offers some pretty photogenic opportunities, but visit it early as it attracts quite the crowd. Close by the Bean, you have a few other main attractions you could consider, including the Art Institute of Chicago, the Sky Deck at the top of Willis Tower, and Chicago's oldest restaurant, the Berghoff. We chose to go get the best Chicago-style deep dish pizza at Giordano's, and we were not disappointed. Make sure you bring an appetite because this pizza was real heavy, but damn delicious. If you have any room left for dessert, why not head to the one and only official Nutella Cafe in the world. After all that delicious food, if you want to walk off those calories, take a stroll to the astonishing Chicago Riverwalk. Whether you do this walk during the sunlight of the day or the moonlight of night, this area will blow you away. It's a great place to go for a walk, have a snack, or grab a drink at one of the many restaurants and patios. Another must-do activity in Chicago is taking an architectural boat tour. Something about cruising through a green water, wide river, in between an abundance of towering skyscrapers absolutely blew me away. It was quite surreal and definitely a one-of-a-kind experience. I must say, this was the highlight of my trip. Another great way to spend the day in Chicago is to get out and see one of their famous sports teams. You got the Blackhawks, White Sox, Bulls, but we chose to visit Soldier Field and watch a Chicago Bears football game. It was a great experience, but the real sports highlight of the trip was visiting the legendary Wrigley Field and watching a Cubs game versus my very own Blue Jays. We got there nice and early and gave ourselves plenty enough time to enjoy a couple of beers at the restaurants and patios surrounding the ballpark. When we got in, we grabbed a couple Chicago dogs and headed right to our bleacher-style seats in the outfield. It was a great atmosphere, a great game, and I really couldn't have asked for much more. After the game, we headed for dinner and drinks at the famous Exchequer restaurant and pub. This pub used to be a favorite of the original American gangster Al Capone. It's now called the Exchequer, but back in Capone's day, it went by the 226 Club. It was really cool to see. Another great downtown dinner option is the Beatnik on the River Mediterranean restaurant. The food was good, but the view was even better, so definitely check it out. If you're a big coffee fan, you can visit the largest Starbucks in the world, as this 5-story Starbucks Reserve Roastery is a sight to see right in the downtown core, with each floor housing something different. Lastly, one of my favorite things to do in Chicago was visit the action-packed Navy Pier. You can visit day or night, always find something to do. Grab a drink on the spacious patio of Harry Carey's Tavern, and then check out the Centennial Wheel, which is a 200-foot Ferris wheel. They also have a flight simulation ride offered through Flyover Chicago, a theater, a museum, and a fun house. Some great dining options, including my recommendation that offers quite the view, the Offshore Rooftop Restaurant and Bar. They even put on a free fireworks show every Wednesday and Saturday night in the summer. It was such a great, lively, electric area of Chicago and a must-see spot. I definitely hope to visit Chicago again one day, as there's so much more to see and do, and I can really go for some of that deep dish pizza. I hope you take some of my tips and advice and enjoy your time in Chi-Town. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and stay tuned for my next wild adventure.